anxiety. If you're worried about something, then you will have a difficult time regulating emotions, and your body will not be in a condition predisposed to sleep. What's happening in the mind is key to allowing that sleep hormone melatonin to work its beautiful magic. Melatonin is produced by the pineal gland and naturally regulates sleep, and it's this hormone that allows us to have a good night's rest. First up, let's look at the things you shouldn't be doing if you're trying to fall asleep. While it may seem tempting to have an alcoholic nightcap, and a drink or two might send us off to sleep quicker, the sleep is of lesser quality. Alcohol affects heart rhythm and disrupts all sleep stages. Plus, drinking makes us need to pee, and getting up in the night to use the bathroom puts us right back out of the sleep cycle. Also, try to avoid sleeping tablets, as they can become addictive and often lead the user to suffer from the very problems, anxiety and stress, that they're prescribed to cure. You should go to bed at a regular hour and rise at the same time each day. True, you won't feel tired every time you go to bed, but our bodies crave structure. To only go to bed when absolutely exhausted confuses our sleep patterns and promotes insomnia. Melatonin supplements should be avoided because over the course of time, our bodies will stop producing any hormone that is artificially introduced, and sleeplessness will probably become a larger concern. Counting sheep doesn't seem to work either. Small studies, including one by Oxford University, on sheep counting and similar techniques, have been conducted with test groups of only 10 to 20. But with numbers this little, it's impossible to draw a solid conclusion. One theory is that sheep counting only increases anxiety as the mind becomes aware of the concept of time, and being aware of time is one of the biggest enemies to the act of nodding off. In battling insomnia, sometimes reverse psychology might work. By forcing yourself to stay awake, you may alleviate sleep anxiety. Research conducted at the University of Glasgow found that insomniacs who were instructed to stay awake with their eyes wide open eventually fell asleep faster than the other participants in the experiment, who were not instructed with this paradoxical intention. Further research needs to be undertaken in the reverse psychology field of sleep suggestion, though. Richard Wiseman, professor for public understanding at the University of Hertfordshire and author of the book Night School, suggests that people suffering from sleeplessness should get up and do an activity that requires basic motor skills, such as a jigsaw or crossword puzzle. They should avoid watching television and digital screens in bed, as the blue lights have been proven to suppress the sleep-inducing hormone melatonin. Also, screens in the bed cause the brain to associate the bed to being an awake environment rather than one for sleep. The key is to avoid associating your bed with a place to be awake. Clocks should be hidden, as watching, or perhaps worse, listening to the minutes tick-tock toward morning induces your sleep-related anxiety. Your bedroom should be cool and dark and quiet. You might consider taking a warm shower or bath before bed and then stepping into the cooler bedroom. Studies have shown that the rapid decrease in body temperature slows your metabolism faster and prepares the body for sleep. A Swiss study has shown that wearing socks may help in falling asleep faster. Shifting blood flow from the core of your body to your extremities cools down the body and help along that sleep hormone melatonin. It also has been proven that splashing or immersing your face in cold water may help relax your nervous system and triggers the dive reflex that lowers heart rate and blood pressure. Aromatherapy may also prove helpful, but evidence is mixed, with some scientific bodies officially labeling the practice as a pseudoscience. However, lavender has long been associated with sleep. In 2005, researchers at the Wesleyan University discovered that subjects who were exposed to lavender for 2 minutes before sleeping experienced deeper sleep and felt more vigorous in the morning. As mentioned, it is not just the space around your physical body that's important. Picturing an ideal environment in your mind may be the key to helping sleep. An Oxford University study named Behavior Research and Therapy with a tiny test pool of 17 subjects found that insomniacs who imagined a beach or a waterfall fell asleep 20 minutes faster than those who simply counted sheep. This study is too small for our infographics researchers to deem significant, but we thought we'd mention it anyway. The National Sleep Foundation recommends something called progressive relaxation. This technique requires you to tense and then relax each muscle, beginning with your toes and working your way up to your neck and head. Visualize your skeleton and muscles and picture in your mind each part of your body relaxing. So take a hot bath or shower, make sure your room is cool, dark, and quiet, and find your preferred sleeping position. And visualize your ideal environment as you tense and relax your body. And who knows, once sleep arrives, you may find yourself visiting that ideal environment in your dream state. Now that you're ready to fall asleep in under a minute, it's time to try the 4-7-8. This popular natural method involves 3 simple steps that take 4, 7, and 8 seconds. This 60-second technique supposedly works like this. Simply find yourself a comfortable position and breathe in through your nose for 4 seconds. Hold your breath for 7 seconds and then exhale very slowly for 8 or more seconds. Repeat this exercise until sleep takes you by the hand. Harvard-educated MD Andrew Weil swears by this method. He took the method from a hundreds of years old yogi meditation practice and says it's the single best method that I've found for dealing with getting back to sleep if you wake up in the middle of the night. Slowing down the breathing rate forces the rhythm of your heart to slow down and in turn puts the body into a relaxed state. But before getting too excited,